The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Caught in the backfield, it's Albright. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Fakes to grab. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The Wolverines offense will get the ball for the first time. The give from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. With the catch, it's LaBelle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's LaBelle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Nice move there. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Little. Catch in the middle, it's Morton. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for it all. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quick pass on the fly motion. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Little. Quickly complete. Oh, better look out. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, finding a line on. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got a man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll run the sneak for it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's LaBelle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. This time it's complete. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Back to throw, it's Little. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Takes a hit as he fires. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Looking to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this year after year. Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. It's Little. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Rides to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, you get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
Looking for a man. It's Little. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the single back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's LaBelle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's LaBelle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets away from one. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Wolverines. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. First down here for the offense. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Little. Got it in the middle. It's Everett. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Off play action on first down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown Illini! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a two-point conversion attempt. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The RPO, it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Little. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it! Touchdown Wolverines! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll run it to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Working that wide receiver screen. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Touchdown, Michigan! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The inside handoff. Turning it on! And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on third down. He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Scanning the field, it's Little. Fires to the right. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Finds his tight end.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Calls his own number. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Everett. Bounced off his feet. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock. Give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Michigan offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's LaBelle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rifles it down the middle. Makes a grab deep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Little. He's taking the deep shot. Makes a grab for a big play. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Into the end zone, and it is grabbed for the score, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Rush is on him. Snagged in the middle. It's LaBelle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Fires to the tight end. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
I would absolutely love to take this opportunity to roast this kicker. That's 4 missed field goals. That is your job. You are a kicker. But how about the coach? If you're going to keep rolling him out there and he's going to keep missing, that's your fault.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.